Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SMS channel. As always, I will have a blog version of the review on my website, thesmschannel.com. Give me 25 seconds to talk about Lenovo before we actually get to the review. So Lenovo laptops, these boring looking black boxes have been some of the best in the world. They've been a true competitor for Apple MacBooks, with creative professionals preferring the Macs, but business professionals across the globe preferring the Lenovos. The Lenovo ThinkPad lineups are one of the most popular choices for businesses across the globe, second only to the Dell laptops. So in short, most people are used to standard, very good laptops from Lenovo. So the question is, what makes this particular version special? As usual, I will give you pros and cons and then the general stuff like battery and webcam in the end. Okay, so the Lenovo Ideapad Flex 5 is special for just one reason, and it's foldable touchscreen. Not just a touchscreen, but a foldable touchscreen. This opens to a whole new set of possibilities, especially if you're a student. How does it help, you ask? Well, you have three modes. The first one, you got a laptop mode, just like normal laptops, single view with keyboard access directly. Then the second one is the tent mode, where you can actually prop up the screen and remove the keyboard from your view. This mode is usually ideal only for media consumption, like say watching a movie or YouTube video or even taking a video call. But the best of all is the tablet mode. In this mode, it's just direct input to the screen, flat right on the desk with no keyboard in your way. This is awesome for proper note taking with the pen, sketching, drawing, just like you would use an iPad with no keyboard. I'm usually not a fan of touchscreen laptops, and it's for two reasons. First is the fingerprints, and the second is what I like to call the painter's angle. If the laptop has just one touchscreen alone, it gets so many fingerprints that I find it to be a bad experience when you can't see numbers or graphs on an Excel sheet clearly. When you're trying to watch a video of Kevin Hart and you see fingerprint all over his face, it's not a great experience. The second, painter's angle. Let's say the laptop is not foldable, but it's just touchscreen, and you're trying to take notes with a digital pen. The experience is not great. It feels like I'm Picasso trying to paint on an upright screen. But this particular version is a solid 3-in-1 combo. A laptop, a touchscreen, and digital pen, which makes it a perfect single device for someone like a student, a real estate agent, or an insurance agent who only wants to carry around one device. Imagine being able to download the PowerPoint and being able to flip the screen and write your professor's or client's notes right on the slide without missing a beat. Let me just quickly list the pros of getting this product. First, like I mentioned, is the folding touchscreen. Second is the cost. Third is the speed. Fourth is the portrait mode. And fifth is the digital pen. The second, which I just mentioned, is at a cost of $750 US, which includes the pen. This makes it a cheaper, viable option than buying a Mac, an iPad, and Apple Pencil. The third advantage, the Ryzen processor, is fast. It's decent fast for simple tasks. A total breeze to multitask with a bunch of Chrome tabs open, PowerPoint, Excel, and the Zoom call on the go. The fourth advantage is because it's foldable, there's actually a portrait mode, which is very intuitive, especially for long Excel sheets. Really neat presentation in the portrait mode. The fifth advantage is really the digital pen. Really useful for college students or for anyone who wants to take notes on the go. There is no need to buy multiple pens, highlighters, erasers, and pencils. This is just more than enough. Here is a cool feature. Change any PowerPoint slide when you're presenting with just a single click. Neat. Simply just walk around any conference room and all you have to do is click this pen to change slides. You can actually customize all of these buttons on the pen to do a lot of other features. Like, you can just press and hold to erase. You just have multiple options from this drop down and just pick and choose any that you would like. Now, to the downsides, first is heat, second is display, third is extending the screen, and fourth It's a small one, it's a pen stand. Alright, so the heat. You can hear the fan slowly ramp up as you start getting heavy files open. When you have 3 or 4 Excel files open, you have videos playing on Google Chrome in the background, and you join a Zoom call, the fan can get a little bit noisy. And all of that put together adds heat to the base. It never gets Bombay hot, more like Toronto warm but manageable. The display. When laptop manufacturers make a cheap product, one of the first things that they compromise on is the display. It's not bad or anything, but having used good displays on ThinkPads and Macs, you can notice a difference. Like if you own an iPhone, you will notice a difference. Still very good for a college student. Alright, so the next one is extending the screen. You can only use HDMI to connect to the second screen. Unfortunately, like other laptops, this one does not transmit display to a second screen using USB-C, meaning a single wire dock cannot be a solution. Every time you unplug, you have to go through the very irritating process of connecting the HDMI, your mouse, your keyboard, and power again separately. Lenovo also only ships this with the USB-C charger. Then what is really the point of this charging hole here? You'll actually need to buy this charging cable separately so you can get your USB-C to use it for other things. Now the last one is just a small one. Pen holders. There is no pen holder. I don't understand why manufacturers don't consider that a consumer might just buy a pen if you provide a slot for secure and convenient movement. Just like a regular pen, unfortunately, one has to carry this around in your suit jacket. Okay, so quickly covering the general stuff. The keys and mice, they're standard, solid, easy to use. I'm not a fan of how loud the feedback is, but that's just me. In a flight, you will be that annoying typer. Fingerprint Scanner is also super helpful. As you can imagine, logging in and out is very quick. The battery, again, very standard with a bunch of Google Chrome tabs, music, couple of PowerPoints, and OneNote. This thing will last you about 5 to 6 hours, which is pretty okay for a $750 product. Speakers and webcam are actually a little disappointing. Here, let me just show you quickly. Hey everyone, happy Friday, Halloween upcoming, bye. Not great, but works. Again, it's a $750 product. That's it. If these issues don't matter to you as much and you want a cheap device that's an all-in-one with small compromises, this one is a good buy. Like they say in the insurance world, cheaper doesn't mean better, but in this instance, cheapness makes it a little bit sweeter. Please subscribe, like, share. Adios.